Hi everybody, this is Boog Reviews, and today I'm going to be doing a review on the Diamond Select Toys The Crow figure. So before we take a look at the Crow, let's take a look at the accessories that he comes with. So first up, he comes with his grave that says Eric Draven, and just whisper my name in your heart and I will be there. And this looks so good. The sculpt detail to the tombstone, the texturing on it looks good. It's got some nice paint variation, and the same with the dirt at the bottom. It's done in a dark brown, has some light brown over top of it. Yeah, this just looks really, really nice. It also comes with this crow that has two pegs on its feet that you just port into here. Like that. And there it's perched atop the tombstone. And that looks really good. And it has a surprising amount of sculpt detail to it. The feathers look really nice, and it has some paint variation in its feathers. So yeah, that looks pretty awesome. Up next, he comes with this flying crow. And again, it looks really nice. Some really good sculpt detail to the feathers there on the wings. And it has a hole right there, but it doesn't peg into anything on him. I thought maybe he had a peg on his back or his shoulder that you could do that too, but you can't. So what I like to do is I like to lift his head up a little bit and put its feet under his hair. And it does tend to stay like that. I don't think that's what it's supposed to do, but it can work out. Up next, he comes with the alternate right hand with the bullet wound in it. And this looks pretty good. I do feel like the hole should have been just a little bit wider. And if you look at the outside, there's actually a little bit of the wound sculpted on there. So I feel like they should have painted just a little bit of blood right there. On this hand, the peg is painted on. As you can see, it's that weird light grayish color. If you have the hand like that, you won't notice, but if you have it up like this, then you will. So they did paint that peg right there because it's not the skin tone color. And finally, he comes with his Fender Stratocaster, and this looks really good. Diamond Select Toys did an awesome job sculpting and painting this because the 6 strings are painted very well for being such a fine detail. And you get some gloss black, some matte black, and some touches of silver. And the strap even has a wash over it. And the strap is semi-adjustable. You can move it back and forth. It does swivel because right here and here it swivels side to side. But yeah, this looks so awesome. It's definitely my favorite accessory. So taking a look at the head sculpt, Diamond Select Toys did a really good job for the most part. The likeness to Brandon Lee is really good. I think it looks pretty much just like him. The hair is sculpted very nicely. It looks good. And the face paint is painted on well for the most part. I have this weird black mark on his nose right there. I don't know if I can take that off because it's not coming by scraping it off. So I don't know. But yeah, that's my only issue with this head sculpt. And the face paint looks really nice. The lips are done in a light black color and they're outlined in the dark black. And then you get some more of that. I suppose it's more of a grayish color, actually. The grayish color with the black right there. Now, one of my other complaints is I feel like the neck is really big. When you're posing it around, the neck will pop up just a little bit. As you can see, you can shove it down a little bit, but it does pop up, and that's really weird. So yeah, I do feel like the neck is just a little bit big. But anyways, his shirt looks really nice. You get the bullet holes right there and the engagement ring. I was going to say it'd be cool if it was removable, but then again, I'd probably lose it if it was. You get the tape there on his shirt, and it's done in a nice glossy black color. His coat is also done really nicely. It's done in this grayish color. Kind of looks like it has a hint of blue to it. But yeah, there's a lot of paint variation on his jacket here. It looks really nice, especially in all the wrinkles right here. That paint looks really nice over those wrinkles. And it has a little bit of a texturing to it as well, so that's also pretty cool. On his hands, you get the tape, and it's also done in that glossy black color. And I'm glad they did it in glossy black, of course. And on the pants, you get gold buttons there. You get some more tape right here. And the one thing right here is they hid the thigh swivel really well right here because it's done underneath this tape. It's a little more noticeable on the left side, but yeah, the tape hides it pretty well right there. And then there are the boots. They have some pretty good sculpt detail to them, and some added gray paint which bring out the details really nicely. So now, let's go over his articulation. He has a ball-jointed head that can only look up just a little bit. The hair is pretty hard, so it does hinder that looking up. He can look down all the way. He can move his head side to side. He has ball-jointed shoulders that can move out this far. It would be nice if they could move out just a little farther. He has a single-jointed elbow that can bend in just about all the way and swivel side to side. He has swiveled wrists that can move side to side and up and down. He has a ball-jointed diaphragm, which really can't move back at all, but it can move down and side to side pretty well. He has T-joint hips, which it would be really nice if these were ball joints. I mean, they don't look too bad, but I'd really prefer ball joints to these T-joints. But he can do a complete split with these joints. He can kick forward just slightly. He can kick back all the way. He has swivel at the thigh right here and swivel at the thigh right here. He has a single jointed knee that can bend in that far and swivel side to side. And he has a swivel ankle that can move down all the way, up just a little bit, and an ankle rocker. So now, let's do some size comparisons. So first up, there he is next to the Diamond Select John Wick figure. And John Wick is huge compared to him, which I knew when I got this John Wick figure that he was pretty big, but he doesn't even scale with the Crow, another Diamond Select figure. There he is next to the NECA Police Station Assault Terminator figure, and for some reason he's leaning to the side just a little bit. But anyways, he scales actually pretty well with this Crow figure. So I'm thinking this Crow figure scales pretty well with other 7-inch scale figures. As I showed with John Wick, NECA and DC and stuff does not scale with John Wick. But they look to scale pretty well with this Crow figure. There he is next to the DC Multiverse Batman figure. And yeah, these scale really well together. So he will fit in with your other 7-inch scale figures, so that's really nice. And finally, there he is next to the Marvel Legends Vintage Collection Spider-Man figure. And as you can see, he won't scale with Marvel Legends or the older Mattel DC Multiverse because they were in the 6-inch scale. He will be a lot taller than them. So overall, I would highly, highly recommend this. This is easily my favorite Diamond Select figure that I own. It is an amazing figure from an absolutely amazing movie. So yes, definitely pick this up. Don't pass on it. So that's my review. If you like this review, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.